Hi, first graders. Today is Monday, August 24th, 2020. This is our SEL, or not our SEL, excuse me, our math recording. And our math, what we did during our live lesson was we reviewed some problems from Module 1 because today you're going to be taking your Module 1 test. It's 10 questions. Please make sure you have an adult there to help read you the questions. So let's go ahead and get started. The first problem that we have is 3 plus 4 equals 7. So what you are going to do is I want you, like we learned during Module 1, to get 2 crayons out, choose your colors. Miss Town has a yellow and a green, and you're going to choose one color for the 3 and one color for the 4, and you are going to draw your counters. And you're going to draw your counters, okay? So just like Miss Town's doing. So right here, she chose yellow for her 3. So she's putting 3 counters, imagining there's a 10 frame here. And then she chose green for 4. So she's going to add 4 more counters. Remember, we do up to 5 at the top, and then we move on to the bottom row. So she did 3 yellow counters for her 3 as her first addend, and then she did 4 green counters for 4 as her second addend. Now what you should do is you should count both the yellow and the green. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 plus 4 is 7. And we could have also done the counting on method, which is where we put 4 in our head, put 3 fingers up, and then count up. 5, 6, 7. Okay, boys and girls, our next problem is a subtraction problem. It is 9 take away 4. So remember, what Miss Town tells you with subtraction problems is you draw the first number, because that's our biggest number in our subtraction equation, is the first number, is you're going to have that many counters. So 9 was our first number. So Miss Town has 9 purple counters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what you will then do is take 4 away. So go ahead. I want you to take a few seconds to do that and then call out your answer out loud. Ooh, I heard some answers. Let's see. Okay, so we have our 9 counters here. Our job is to take 4 away. So that's what we're going to do. 1's taken away, 2's taken away, 3's taken away, 4's taken away. Let's count and see how many we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So boys and girls, 9 minus 4 is 5. Good job. So on your test today, you're going to see lots of addition and some subtraction problems. Okay. Now you will also see some missing add-in problems. So I'm going to show you 2 missing add-in problems right now. Okay. So here is a missing add-in problem. We have 9 plus blank equals 10. So we were given one of our add-ins, but we are missing another one of our add-ins. So what we need to do is we're going to have 10 counters because we solved this like a subtraction problem. So we're going to have 10 counters. So go ahead right now on your piece of paper, draw 10 counters. Okay, hopefully you have your 10 counters. If not, keep working on drawing them. Now we're going to take 9 away because we already know that we have 9 in our problem. So we solved this missing add-in like a subtraction problem. We were given the whole, which is 10, and now we're going to take 9 away because we know we have 9 parts of the 10 to see what our missing part is. So let's take 9 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boys and girls, what are we left with? 1. So what we're going to put a 1 for our missing add-in. A way to check this is to have 9 in our head, put one finger up, count up 1, and if we get 10, we know we are correct. So 9's in our head, count up 1, 9, 10. Yes, so we know we are right. Okay, let's do another one. Oopsies. Okay, so blank plus 5 equals 7. So what we're going to do is we are going to have our counters. Right now you need to draw 7 counters, just like we drew 10 counters because that's our whole. 7 is our whole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, when you have 7 counters, say hee. So I know you're ready to go. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to tell me, what are we going to do now that we have our 7 counters here? What is our next step? To take away 5, because we know we have 5 parts of the whole. So 7 is the whole, and we already have 5 of the parts. So we're going to take 5 of the parts away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boys and girls, what are we left with? 2. So we're going to put our 2 for our missing add-ins. Now remember, a way to check is we can put 5, that's the bigger add-in out of 2 in our head, 5's in our head, and we're going to count up 2, 6, 7. And we got 7, so we know we are correct. Great job. Okay, we're going to move on to some word problems because you will also see some word problems on your test today, boys and girls. Remember, we have 4 steps to solving a word problem when we're online. The very first step is to read the problem. So you'll probably have Miss Town or your parent or guardian read you the problem. Then we need to circle our numbers and our key words. So in subtraction, we learned that less, many more, and fewer are the key words we need to listen to. Less, many more, fewer. In addition, we learned that our keywords that we need to listen, have our ears out for, are joined, all together, in all. Join, all together, in all. So I'm going to go, and then after we circle our numbers and our keywords, we create our equation, and then we solve our equation. And remember, we use our counters for drawings to show our work. It's very important to show your work. Okay, I'm going to read it 2 times through, have those listening ears on, and listen for the key word. Ted has 5 frogs. 3 frogs hop away. How many frogs does Ted have left? Ted has 5 frogs. 3 frogs hop away. How many frogs does Ted have left? Okay, what's step number 2, boys and girls? Highlight our numbers and our key words. So that's what we're going to do. So we're highlighting our numbers and then our keyword. What was our keyword, boys and girls? Less. What does left mean? Good job. Subtraction. Left means subtraction. So I'm going to let you think about that. And we're going to come over here and we are going to make our equation. So I'm going to move the counters over here. Boys and girls, we have 5 counters because 5 was the number of frogs we had. Okay, what's the equation? 5, yes, because that's our biggest number. And we know we are minusing because we had the keyword left and 3 hopped away. So they went off, but they didn't join. And our second number we see is 3. So 5 take away 3 equals blank. So how we're going to show our work is we have a 5. 5 is our biggest number, so we draw 5 counters. If you have not done that, please do that on your piece of paper now. Okay, good job. Hopefully you have your 5 counters. Now, boys and girls, what do we need to do with those? Yes, we have to take 3 away. So these are our frogs. We have 5 frogs, 3 hopped away. One hopped away, 2 hopped away, and 3's hopped away. How many frogs are we left with? 2 frogs. Good job. Okay, we're going to move on to our last problem. It's a word problem. Remember, we're listening for those key words. Okay, I'm going to read it 2 times through. Sam has 5 shirts and 4 pairs of pants. How many clothes does Sam have all together? Sam has 5 shirts and 4 pairs of pants. How many clothes does Sam have all together? Okay, boys and girls, what's our next step? Highlight. Absolutely, we got to highlight those numbers. What was the first number we saw? 5. Yell out. What's the second number we see? 4. And what was our keyword, boys and girls? All together. What does all together mean? Tell me, what does it mean? We're going to add. So we need to make our equation. That is our next step. What is the first number, which will be the first addend in our equation? 5, good job. And we are adding, nice. And what's our second addend? 4, and that we are going to find what that equals. So right now you should have 2 colored crayons out. Choose 2 colors. This town has this teal color and orange. Your first job is to pick one color for 5. That's our first addend, and draw 5 counters. Do that now, please. Okay, now you should have a second color, and that will be what you use for 4 because we're on to our second addend, so we're switching colors of counters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to solve, we're going to count both the teal and the orange or whatever color you use, all counters all together to find the total amount of clothes that Sam has. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 9 items of clothing. Okay, boys and girls, that's the end of our Module 1 review. Now what you need to do is you need to log out of this and you need to go join the Module 1 test. It's going to be Module 1.10 unit test. Have a great day. I will see you later.